Alright everybody, this is Nick from the ArcadeHunters.com, back again here in Oviedo, Florida. I don't think you'll be able to see it. I tried zooming in before. Yeah, there's a bar called Frogger's over there, but we're not going to Frogger's. We're going to check out this place, yes, the Arcade Monsters. Now, Arcade Monsters has been around here in Florida. I'm pretty sure they have 3 locations. This, of course, is the Oviedo Florida one. Just like I did at Pinball Lounge, just came from Pinball Lounge. I didn't even know the guys at Pinball Lounge were doing a tournament tonight, and the sign-up sheet was already full. They did it all online. Big thanks to Mr. Jeff Teolis, who does Pinball Profile on there. Now, these guys do it where you buy a pass. All the games inside are on free play. They have arcade games, pinball machines, and a whole bunch of Japanese music rhythm games directly from Japan. So, even though down here in Florida, I think Daytona Beach, they're going to be opening a, I forget the name of the store, a Round 1. So, you know, that's pretty much the only Round 1. So, if you guys are into Japanese music games, this is the place to be at Arcade Monsters. And once again, being with music and copyright, we don't want to get in trouble. So, as I wait for this big Jeep to cross, Nick, take it away. Alright, everybody, this is Nick with the audio commentary for Arcade Monsters of Oviedo, Florida. Had to go on the website, unfortunately. I should have used my phone when I was doing this. But there are 4 Arcade Monster locations. The original is this one here in Oviedo. There's Lake Mary, Lido Beach, and Melbourne, Florida. Hopefully they'll find a way to get out by my neck of the woods in Tampa. So this is a look at the very first Arcade Monsters here in Oviedo. The way they do it here, it's a pay-one price. It's $20 per person to come in. You can stay all day. They have tons of console games, as you can see. And here are the pinball machines. The guys here, you know, being a pay-one price place with pinball, it's the same thing that I see at a lot of places where people just beat up on the games a lot and just walk away with the games left on. Pretty much almost all of their games were limited to premium editions. Like you can see, Godzilla, Mandalorian, Turtles, all limited editions. Unfortunately, the Insider Connected was not working on any of the machines in the arcade. Maybe it was a hiccup, I'm not sure, but it's cool that they do offer it. Hopefully they'll get it up and running. There was a lot of problems with some of the pinball machines, but like I said, that's the problem with having games at a pay-one price place, because people just walk up to the machines, beat them up, play them, and walk away and don't really care. They're just sitting there having a good time, having some drinks. But this is, you know, they got the Deadpool topper that I've been looking for, but I'm not spending over $1,000 for that thing, because it's pretty much being, his head and his arms were gone on little Deadpool, but that's why I gotta order another one. Star Wars Premium over there, a nice, Batman 66 Premium, Godzilla, Jurassic Park, LE, Stranger Things LE, Elvira LE. There's a look at the bar, the nice girls that were hanging out there. A lot of, if you like anime and stuff like that, there's a whole bunch of influences. Basically kind of like a place that I would end up opening. They had the little jukebox there, of course, playing all the music. I have to apologize. I do not know half of these brand new Japanese rhythm games. I am so out of it. So we're going to show off a couple of things. Here's a new game called Jet Pong. It looked like the cups moved around, so it's a little bit different. They had Pac-Man Galaga combo unit, of course. And this game from Japan, Pogi Race. You have these little pigs and you have to hold on to them. You have to try to make them race. And it says, please do not pull on the ears on the pigs to play Pogi Race. It's really cute. They all were running around going crazy. They have all the Giant Booth games, Luigi's Mansion, Time Crisis 5 is over there, Big Buck Hunter, Reloaded with all the other stuff, House of the Dead, Scarlet Dawn. You can see they have all these really cool murals. They're definitely putting their artists to work. Here is the Innis, I'm pretty sure is the name of their company, that makes the brand new Pong machine that you can see there, cocktail table. They announced at IAPA this year that they are making a 4-player version of Warlords. This one was really cool, this little soccer version of it with little screens on there. Halo Fireteam Raven, Walking Dead, From Raw Thrills, House of the Dead, Scarlet Dawn again. Haven't seen that since I was working at Dave & Buster's, so I had to make sure to give that a play. And yes, one of my all-time favorites, Dark Escape 4D. I love it because it scares the hell out of people. This place was absolutely huge, 2 levels. Could not believe it when you walked in there. As my goddaughter used to say, Jack Skeleton. Brand new Twister game that just came out. They have Wangan Midnight Maxi Tune 6R, and it's got the little Wangan terminal. I did not have a chance to play it. I didn't know if it worked. It was the Japanese version. Superbikes 3 and the puncher over there. Pump It Up 20th anniversary. I can't believe it's the 20th anniversary. It just makes me feel really old. Had it at the other place where I used to work for a while. Yep, Initial D0. 6 units of Initial D0. Very, very nice getting to see that. A full-sized Air Effects right there in the middle. Couple of classic games. They have Tron with an NCOM banner, a original Dig Dug running a CRT, and a restored Paperboy with the aftermarket side art, because if you looked at some of these games, they did not have side art on Paperboy. It just said Atari on it. So I'm swinging around. A couple other games. Project Diva, the Hatsune Miku game, is there. Street Fighter Turbo. Donkey Kong, Tekken 3 was running there, and Ultimate MK3 with the Batman game from Raw Thrills. Here's Waka. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. That's one of the Japanese music games. Had a couple of problems with the sides. That's the one where you put your fingers on the sides like that, and it runs across there. They did offer some of the license cards and stuff like that you could get. There's a Dance Dance Revolution over there. I didn't want to go through this family. The test game, I forget who makes it. It's called Black Emperor. It's a very simple game where you're driving a motorcycle and you're trying to speed up and not get killed. They also had Guitadora, or Guitar Hero and Drum Mania over there. A nice Nintendo GameCube kiosk. First time got to see it. Retro Raccoons. Shout outs to them over on Twitter. They follow us. That is a 4-player drinking minigame collection. And yes, I do not know the numbers of these games because, all in Japanese. You got Taiko no Tatsujin, one of my favorites, and they had some really good drumsticks for it. A throwback from my past, Dance Dance Revolution Extreme, was hanging out there. Some folks playing it. And yes, brand new Dance Rush Stardom. These people have been going crazy for this game. I'm too fat and overweight to play that game. That game, that gentleman, Chew Rhythm, I was playing. Very, very cool game from Sega. I have it on my phone. I'm not sure because they don't have the topper on it. Which version of Beatmania 2 Deluxe this is, 2DX. This is one of their new games called Spooky Smashers. It's a 2-player arcade fighting game that they have with some original characters, and it's a beta version of it. This is the Love Live arcade game from Japan. Music game, you tap those buttons on the sides, and of course they go through the songs. And the 2-player sit-down version of Star Wars Battle Pod. And yes, there's Deadpool hanging out on the wall. And if you see over there, it says darts. All right, where are the darts? Yep, there's some darts called Bull Shooter. There's a brand new one that's coming out that's using like an all LED screen for it on there. It's really cool. Like I said, I do not know the names of half of those music games. That the one from Sega, that gentleman that was playing, was a lot of fun. I was very surprised it actually had the theme song to Sailor Moon, and it's sung by a guy, which was really funny. So now we are going upstairs to the second floor, because yes, there are more games up at the top. I feel so bad for all these guys for bringing all these games in. There is a lot of stuff in this place. You can see Rick and Morty, a bunch of all... whatever is hot in pop culture, these guys have it here at the Arcade Monsters. Stepping up here, you can see some of their more classic games. Got a nice little mini Neo Geo. Some folks might remember this if you guys went to Disneyland. It was playing Puzzle Bobble and Samurai Showdown 3. Shoutouts to Warren Davis again. Another Qbert. Really nice restored-looking one. Kung Fu Master. 2 versions of Sound Vortex from Konami. I'm not sure what the other game is. I just wanted to see the Sailor Moon and Cowboy Bebop tables over there. There's Groove Coaster from Tato. That is Museka from Konami. A lot of fun. Love that game. Got to play it at there. Poppin' Music, hanging out over there. Everybody loves some Poppin' Music. And finally got to play, next to Poppin' Music, got to play U-Beat, or Ju-Beat, as they used to call it. Here is Bishi Bashi Channel from Konami. That's using the same controller that the other game over there has there. They put the little Fortnite guy in there. It was really cool finally getting to play that game. The first time I ever saw U-Beat, it was being set up, and they were trying to get the VPN to go through the server to try to get it. And I'm pretty sure, yes, that is Crossbeats Flash is the one game that I didn't know, because we have the Sound Vortex machines. They were not hooked together, so you couldn't play it. And I forget the other piano game that gentleman was playing. I gave that a play. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So here is the other room that's over here. They got some of these Vuex cabinets. These are all running PlayStation 5 machines. Got an NBA Jam Tournament Edition. They've got Dragon's Lair. Now, as you can see, a lot of them are on redone screens. Can't really blame them. It's getting really hard to fix these CRTs. Felix Jr. They have over here nice crystal castles with a custom arcade Monsters bezel. And, yep, they have a Frogger arcade game, even though there's a Frogger bar that's over there in the area. I thought that was really funny. Robotron 2084. They got Marvel, baby. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Hanging out here at the Arcade Monsters. And here's a couple of sit-down units. You got Super Turbo. They got Third Strike. They got Capcom vs. SNK 2. There's a little mini air hockey table for the kids over there. I haven't seen that one from the folks at Air Effects. So they had, here's an overall view so you guys can see the size of this place. Like I said, 1 of 4. So it's definitely working for these guys. Hopefully they'll franchise out. I'd love to see them obviously come to Tampa, because, as I said in the intro, the only place to really play these games in the state of Florida is here at the Arcade Monsters. They have, like they said, the 4 locations. The other store, Round 1, isn't even coming, I think, until next year, and that's going to be all the way on the other side from where I am in Daytona Beach. Trying to go through here. They have a nice setup with all Nintendo Switch setups playing Smash Brothers. A nice Zookeeper over here. And you know it, you love it. One of my most favorite games of all time, a mini version of Outrun. I love that game. It's really cool that they actually have that topper on there, the arcade map on there. You don't get to see that on very many Outruns, so it was really cool. That's a Survivor, and they've got that topper on there, and it looked like it was running the original CRT monitor. And see, the gentleman over there is playing some Third Strike. The one problem I had, I'm going to get a close-up of it, and I'm just going to put you guys on blast. I don't like Japanese arcade cabinets with American bat top sticks. Maybe the people there like to play them with bat top sticks. Not me. No bat top sticks on my games. I gotta have those. If it's a sit-down candy cabinet, I've gotta have the original, ball top joysticks. I need that on there. So really cool. Got to play all those music games. They do offer all of those the cards that they have there, so you can play all of the different music games that they have. So I don't have mine anymore. I wish I brought mine so I could play it, but I didn't know it was this close to the Pinball Lounge, so it was really cool. I got my classic pinball in. I got my Japanese music game fix in. I haven't gotten to play like Crossbeat Sunrise in a long time. Got to play both of those Sound Vortexes. Really cool getting to have these guys out here. Definitely check them out. Definitely give them some love. Like I said, it's only $20 for an entry fee, and they've got a full-service bar. They have full food and stuff like that. There's constant cosplay and stuff like that. The people are always dressing up. Like the girls, the bartenders there had they were like all their outfits were neon, so they were all glowing as soon as you walked in. They were really nice folks here at the Arcade Monsters. Can't give enough shout-outs for them. Glad that they're doing well, especially after COVID happened, and it's just great to see that folks are getting out to the arcades, playing some games, giving them some love. So definitely go check these guys out here in Oviedo, Florida, and all of their other locations. Once again, Nick from the Arcade Hunters. Thanks for watching. Sure to check out the Arcade Monsters.